Welcome back to another episode of The Dish. As always, I'm Jalen Russell, joined again by Jalen Gray, giving you the latest from the NBA this week. NBA season starts up in less than a week. I could not be happier. Baseball is about to end. Really couldn't be happier. Can't stand watching that anymore. With that being said, we're going to start off with a guy that's always seems to be in the headlines at the beginning of the year, especially over these last 3 years. Just because everyone always thinks he's going to make that breakout season, and he never quite gets there, but we'll see what he does this year. Obviously, we're talking about Anthony Davis. He seems like injuries hold him back a lot, or at least that's the public opinion, is that injuries always kind of stop him from getting to where he should be, or like the level that people think he should be at. Do you think injuries will stop him from being one of the all-time best big men ever to be in the NBA?
See, now, I don't wish a history or a career full of injuries on anybody, but, I mean, if I'm going off of the 3 years that he's played in this league, I mean, I can't see it working out any other way. I mean, he just seems very fragile. I mean, plenty of people get sprained ankles. Not many people are out for more than a month off of a sprained ankle. He's also coming off of surgery with the torn labrum and the left knee, and he's had histories of just shoulder contusions from him falling down. That's Kobe in his last season.
And it doesn't sound good. I'm totally with you there, but he's played at least 61 games in all 4 of the seasons he's been in the NBA so far. So the idea that injuries are really stopping him, to what extent is that actually true?
But if he's actually going to be one of those great players, as you say, and he's going to be consistently making it to the playoffs, I mean, if he's not going to be playing in the playoffs, is it really worth it?
Has he missed any playoff games, though? And the thing is, his stats are there. In a down year last year, he averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. KG and Tim Duncan only hit those numbers once in their careers. He's done it twice already in his 4 years.
And skill set that we've never seen in a player before.
Exactly, which is why he will get to that level.
I mean, so far, he can't get through an entire season.
And only thing I'm going to say to that as well is that Steph Curry, in his first 4 years, played 258 games. He's already played 260 in his first 4 years. Steph Curry hasn't missed a whole lot of games since that.
They also
maybe Anthony Davis is going to turn the corner
down because of his ankles, and it was like a continuing injury.
Hey, maybe just he's only 23, 24 years old. Maybe
he keeps coming up with injuries in different places.
Maybe his body's just going to mature this year and he'll be fine moving forward. But
yeah, maybe he should stop, running left and shooting right.
We'll just have to see how many games he can play this year, and we'll keep tracking his career. I've always been part of Anthony Davis' fan club, so maybe the president of it. So hopefully he keeps on playing well. Moving on to another team, actually, that's always in the opening debates about who's going to be in the championship, who's going to make it to the Western Conference Finals. San Antonio Spurs. They've been great for the last 20 years since Popovich has been there. And recently, rumors...
Have they playoffs, have they?
I don't think so. But rumors have been coming out of San Antonio's camp. Jackie McMullen from ESPN is reporting that they're thinking about trading LaMarcus Aldridge, that he might not finish the season with them. Because, quote, the experiment hasn't quite worked out how they planned. What do you think would be the right move for San Antonio? Do you think they should get rid of LaMarcus Aldridge?
I definitely don't. Why fix what's not broken? I mean, they didn't make it to the Western Conference Finals last year, but they ended up losing to the team that almost ran through Golden State.
It's a lot of almost that you're going in there.
And first of all,
they lost Tony Parker
and some of the other guys were playing with little injuries, and nobody can keep up with Russell Westbrook. That's just not going to happen.
True.
But, I mean, it's not like he dropped off or anything. He's still averaging a good 18 and 8.5, which is close to his career stats. I mean, he had a good inside and outside, chemistry basically with Kawhi. It's not like they were fighting over the ball. Kawhi was able to get shots for himself, and they were able to post up Aldridge when they needed to.
True. So they weren't fighting for shots openly to the public. But the thing is that out of that same report, they're saying LaMarcus Aldridge feels like he's playing a sidekick role to Kawhi Leonard, and that's not what he came to San Antonio to do. He said he wants to be a focal point of the offense.
Have to get used to it.
Which is true, but the thing is, he had his best defensive year ever in his 10-year career. Last year was his best defensive year. Like you said, he was putting up great stats. He was All-NBA third team last year. So all I'm saying is, for San Antonio, his trade value will not be higher. He's going to his 11th season, 31 years old. That's the thing. You don't have to get another superstar. Go get a guy who's young, a guy that will accept Kawhi Leonard being the leader of that team, being the focal point of that team. And go get a draft pick or go get a young guard. I was thinking like looking at Utah, Rudy Gobert, Marcus Page. Lock them up. Have him learn under Tony Parker in his last few years. Have him become
None of those
guard.
guys give them a chance to contend with Golden State.
They're not going to contend with them
better than they do now. I mean, they're not probably, most likely, but LaMarcus Aldridge gives them a better chance than any of those guys you just named.
That's completely undoubted, but we'll have to see what they do for the rest of the year. That's all we have for you this week, though. Get excited. NBA is finally back. We'll have some new topics for you next week. Thanks for watching. Have a good week.